There we go. Then I just gotta click through the links real fast. No skin off my flesh. And there we go. That should be everything.
All right.
That should be all the links. Hello chat, how is everyone? We are finally leaving Cysloden. Remember chat, if you have medication, take it. Or don't if it's too early. Or do if you're feeling sus. Don't take this advice. Yeah. Also, I made a second emote.
I hate camping out.
You know, Shion, maybe camping out doesn't like you. Oh, okay, you can jump. I was like, why was the face buttons not working? Seems like they got their enemies done a little bit faster. I know you have to remember how I chain my shit together. Okay, so triangle was my
You're most comfortable at a ring. I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
We're in good form.
Okay. Feeling the controls out. It's been like, what, 1-2 weeks since, probably just 1 week. A dubious creature. Oh, you learned a new move?
You're most comfortable at a ring, aren't you? I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
I'll crush you!
Ah, shit, you popped a Mystic. This game did make Mystic Arts very use it or lose it. So, I have a little less issues when the AI in this game burns a Mystic Art on a random enemy, because it's like a little I guess like unreliable to begin with. Like, you're not just gonna get a Mystic Art. Okay, we came from that direction.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Shion be like, you got a fucking problem with that? I'm gonna shoot you in the face. You should know how comfortable I, a Renin, am with aiming a gun at a child.
No choice. Here I come.
Welcome to the crustacean station.
Now you see what I can do.
Hey, Law, break him.
If it hot, just back it out again. Astral energy.
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
It's almost too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest.
I'd be more okay with you thinking you could split. What's the... Is there a block button? No, stop that.
Huh.
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too. Here, let me help.
I should probably do something about that.
Nope. I've been paralyzed. Oh no. Oh, I learned a new move? Nope. I did not learn a new move. I forgot that there was just a regular guard
I can
button.
become even stronger.
Welcome to the crustacean nation.
Out of our way.
Like, is that block? I don't know if we have a block button in this game. It doesn't look like we have a block button in this game. Gun.
Look, all you need to do is pick up on Piccolo's string. Dodge.
Yeah, it seems like dodging is the only, like, evasion option. This is fine.
No, just don't get hit.
Yeah, I was...
Great.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could, like, parry anything, but it seems like it's just dodge in this game.
Okay, it's made for you. Just dodge and hit shit till it dies.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. See that? That training's paying off.
Oh, you learned Mirage? Neat.
This ends now.
Consider
Got 2 in 1 mob encounter.
that's some power you wield.
You're the one.
Which might be a sign we're slightly, underleveled in some department. It's as shrimple as.
An opponent like this should be
Alright, let's still do a shit ton of damage.
Flying freak. Why can't they just sit still?
Seal, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. In here. You're the way. You're mine. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Very resilient. Ah, a sniper. Allows you to trigger counter edge by pressing, I think the dodge button upon defeating an enemy. So it's like on kill, you could perfect evade killing to get the counter attack. That's interesting. Oh, honestly, give you mid-air evasion just so that you can air dodge. Air dodging is very good to have. Recover's fine. Increased weak point damage. Uh... Let's up your boost gauge. I think the thing with Law and like Law and Rinwell is both the game kind of builds around their boost gauge attacks for like, oh, this is heavily armored, and you basically have to deal with the armor until their special move charges up, which is really, I think that's really fucking bad. That's like, hey, this thing requires you like to have a specific mechanic prepped up in order to like deal with it, and it isn't a mechanic that is like easily available. So it's like, oh, you just used it on another enemy, or you just fought an enemy that needed it already. You just have to like suck up and deal with the like the mechanic until like the party member in question builds up enough gauge to be allowed to do the mechanic that the enemy is designed around. It's not the best. It's like, I like a lot of the presentation in this game. It's just there's a lot of like there's some nitpicks I have, and it's mostly around like design philosophy with a lot of these things. Which is like, yeah, I mean, it'll probably become like less of an issue as you level up your characters and like just have them gaining a shit ton of boost gauge like every 30 seconds, but it's still like, whoop.
Your flame.
It's like it's still a I think it's still a problem
Yeah.
because it's like, what do you do if the like mechanic you can't interact with it? Like,
That training's paying off. You're finished. Dragon swarm. It's over. Pierce.
it's like, oh, this enemy's armored. How do you deal with armor? Oh, you need to basically use like a metered special with Law. And it's not like a readily available thing. Though he does have a lot of he has a lot of abilities you can like upgrade and unlock. Like I think it's a problem they were kind of aware of, but I think the band-aid solution is just to give a lot of like upgrade abilities on Law that you have to grind out to give him like him and Rinwell both like a bunch of unlocks that's like increase how fast you charge up that like special that is directly for a mechanic. Like, so Rinwell's ability is basically like Magulu's from Tales of Berseria, but it's kind of, it's better in some ways and worse than other ways, and the ways that it's worse in is just the fact that it's tied to boost gauge. There needs to be like a separate meter or something, like a separate resource that is used for it. If they were to use something for that at all. Like the thing with Magulus is you can sometimes be put in those situations, but their main,
Barely a blip on our radar.
like, so Magulu has like the same ability as one of her, I think, like break arts, where she just like interrupts the spell casting of all enemies on the field, which is a pretty good mechanic. It's it'll come in clutch. But the thing with her is it only takes up like one soul. You just burn a soul gauge for it. It was very powerful, but you burned up a soul gauge, which you usually had, but giving up a soul gauge means that like it shortens your combos later. And so you had this like real cool mechanic, but I had the like, you're obviously paying something for such a powerful counter, but it's readily accessible most of the time.
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you,
Also,
remember?
welcome in.
Hello, Jessica.
That's like you.
Shut him down.
Oh,
Gentle fellas.
Stay away from my friend.
it be.
I'm alive.
There we go. Whoop. It's very finicky when these arts want to actually activate.
Flip me fist.
Yeah, I was just having like a nitpick about some character design philosophy related shit. Shit. Okay, I did that one a little bit too late.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
But I was just talking about like how one of the nitpicks I have of this game is that like Renwell and Law have abilities that are sort of, their boost art is used to engage with enemies in a very particular way, in that there are some enemies that are armored and some enemies that are casting, and these are moves meant to basically like break down the armor or stop the casting.
Right.
And the sort of nitpick there is that because it's tied to the boost gauge, it's not a readily available mechanic in most situations, because like, oh, you have to deal with an enemy that's armored. You have to wait there until Law does enough attacks to charge up to break the armor, so you just have to, you kind of just have to deal with the armor until you have the thing. And it's like, oh, well, you can save it. It's like, yeah, but what if you just went through a fight that required it? Or right there, where there's casting, but I can't interrupt it without Renwell's boost gauge being charged up. Where it's like, obviously it should have a cost. Like, obviously there should be a cost, but I don't think tying it to the boost gauge is good.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Because the enemies are designed in a way that you engage with it with those moves, but if you don't have those moves available, you just can't engage with the enemy in the like intended way. Like right, like this needs Law to break through the armor, and then now you're doing normal damage to it. And now, if they armor up again, or, you know, it's casting, I can't interrupt it because Renwell is still charging.
This ends now.
It's one of those things of like, I feel like there should have been like, there should have been something else.
Seems about right to me.
Especially because like, I think a comparable example of enemies designed in this way is like Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush has enemies where it's like, oh, they have like a specific type of shielding that you need to tag in a specific party member to engage with. But that isn't tied to
All this walking up and down.
a meter that you have to actively build up. It's on like a refresh.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach.
And so like if you can't engage with the enemy in that way, you can wait to attack them.
Nothing's not gonna come down on us, is it?
and then engage with the mechanic.
At the end of the day, it continues to be true. The best Tales game is for Sarah.
I mean, I still think this is a good game so far. It's just that, like, it's a pretty big design flaw that, like, enemies are the boost gauge is as it is. Where, like, in order to engage with the mechanics of a lot of enemies, you basically need to build up a meter, and you can't even stockpile multiple charges of the boost gauge, because you'll notice it's a binary. I either have boost ready on that character or I don't. I can't, like, stockpile 3 just in case I need it back to back, or like a fight demands it of me. I mean, that was the big problem with the, like, Cysloden boss, where you basically, like,
Used a bit too much healing.
like, oh, he has this super cool barrier. You need Law, who you just got him within that dungeon, so he doesn't have as many, like, arts. He doesn't even have an aerial art by the time you get into that fight. Like, he doesn't even have an aerial art, like a launcher. Meaning he can't even build gauge that fast, because he can't do, like, a ground combo into a launcher, into an air combo, into, like, a slam down, like you can with, Alphen.
Lovely.
He can only do ground combo into art. Like, that's it. And so he can't build up meter that fast because he can't do these, like, long combos.
Back when we left Cysloden,
And you have this boss fight predicated that's like, there's this shield that you need him to do his special, like, boost move that he needs to build up by doing combos, but he can't do the combos yet. So you have to wait forever for that to be ready. And then, also, the boost gauge depletes if that party member dies. It unfills.
I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad.
Them dying also depletes it, so if there's an enemy that requires you to have Law to counter an ability, and they one-shot Law, you can't engage with that mechanic because you need to revive him and then wait for him to build his shit back up.
The goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right
It
direction.
is funny going into
It was then that I
going into
realized,
this explanation when you said
no matter
character
how much
design. I
I
just
fret about
assumed
it,
that
the
the literal
only thing I
arts,
can do is
like
fight.
or like outfits and
When
whatnot.
brutality isn't going to right itself.
I did do a minor
So that's
reset
what
at
I'm
the start
doing?
of that just because I was like, ah yes,
And
outfits.
in the meantime, I'll try to
I
figure
can-
out my next move.
No, I actually think the character designs of the characters are pretty good.
You really believe you got what it takes to win this?
Yeah, nothing feels like
Against
too
all the
overly
odds?
designed.
Yeah,
Yes, I
it
do.
doesn't feel over the top.
At least I want to.
I could reasonably see myself drawing Alphen without it taking 3 years like Velvet. I'm gonna be
We
Velvet.
can support one another along the way.
Velvet with coat.
Is there
Fuck.
anything so wrong with that?
Like all the tattering.
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
The fuck?
That's right.
That line. That line caught me off
Fine then.
guard.
Suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead.
I-
The exit is real close.
Okay,
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face.
speaking of problems involving Law, you know, besides the just like mechanic issue. Oh man. I don't know why, but his fucking attitude flip from like, will people ever forgive me, to like, yeah, I'm fucking optimistic, like, man, his fucking mood switch
Forgive
is
me for being a collaborator too. Everything's fine, guys.
It's such a breakneck change in pace. It's so fucked.
Brother is coping hard. That is my explanation.
It was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the
Yeah, the old man you directly led to the death of.
Fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
Like, look
There's
how
nothing wrong with
fucking...
being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
Like...
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
Like,
So what you're saying
that's-
is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
look, yeah, like, that dialogue specifically, like... We're, what, like, maybe in-game a couple days at most away from him, like, having to come to terms that his dad died because of his actions. And then he's just cheerfully talking like, yeah, I learned to fight from my dad. Like, what the fuck, Law? Like, yeah, I feel like he should chin up at some point, but holy shit is this breakneck.
What were you two
I choose to
talking
read it
about
as
earlier?
Mega Cope.
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
He's talking about his
Talk
dick.
about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Shion has the repeated mentality of why should I care about this?
No, literally. Like, even in the stint where I was playing, I was just like, she really just doesn't give a shit about, like, anything other than, can you fight? Cool, don't care then.
Yeah,
Does it affect your ability to fight? No, I don't want to hear it.
okay, physical attack. You guys both use magic attack, so we're gonna bump Elfin. Get him on par with Law and DPS. Look, that characterization is not bad. It's very funny. Like, I do like some of these characters. Like I like Elfin, I like Shion. Like, Renwell can be pretty
Do
funny.
you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I have problems with Law right now, and it isn't like, oh, he was a bad guy when you first meet him. That's not the problem. I think the turnaround
Eldon
is so...
Venecia, the land of green.
The mood turnaround is so
It certainly lives up to its name, doesn't
swift, that it kind of comes across
Yeah.
that, like,
Just feel that breeze.
that shit didn't
It's like
affect
night and
him.
day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful.
A beautiful landscape.
What?
Oh,
And I brought a
just-
sword made of fire.
I was thinking the very same thing.
Fireball!
Waiter,
Realm
another
capital in
fascist,
distance, the city of
another
Sun.
fascist
A word to the
regime,
wise
please,
before we continue.
to set
Eldon
flame to.
Venecia has produced more sovereigns over the
Yummers.
years than any other.
I can't see the towns I've burned down.
Maybe if you
Why
took
did-
off the eye patch, Alvin.
No, that's why I keep it on.
You
I don't
alright,
want to
Law?
see the carnage I cause.
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is...
There we go, Law.
Okay, yeah, so it was just like him mega coping.
Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
I'm like
Is
here
he
here's
going to be okay?
here's the thing. It's you have these like back and forths that he
Eventually.
ping pongs a
It's a
bit.
wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
Cause There's a moment in this where like he goes from chipper to like really fucking down to really chipper in the span of like 3 cutscenes back to back to back. It's like, and I'm like this cutscene makes sense. Some of the other ones, it's like, what the heck, man?
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark
All right,
astral energy in
4-year-old,
the first
study.
place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff.
Renwell's
I'm sure
mom
there's
was
other steps we
basically
forgot
just
along the way,
Chi-Chi.
too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge
No,
was even
real,
forgotten
true.
at all, and it's back
Facts.
to square one.
Exactly.
We
That's
have a
why we need
Gohan.
to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for
Oh,
old stuff,
okay,
don't you?
if Gohan
Well,
basically
I don't know that I
ended
call it
up
just
as like the
thing.
Z Fighters
It's also something that
mage
helps
type
me feel connected
character,
to our
where
world.
it's like, you see, I
Connected?
combine study
Yeah, it's
with
nothing.
fighting
Forget I
in
even
such a
mentioned it.
way that I have the weird
I
shit.
should have guessed that
Like,
there'd be no way he'd understand.
that would be
How
that would kind of go hard. Let's be honest. Like if if Gohan was just like, I don't like fighting, but I need to, but I also like studying, and tried to like synthesize those two things together into like into like his own thing, it would have been really cool. But they sometimes, here's the thing, they keep prodding at that concept. They keep prodding at it, like here and there, like, no, actually, we can cook with this, like in the manga, like the key shield, like basically like the key shield to like let Piccolo charge up a special beam cannon behind it, like the
Cool idea.
yeah, it's like I like tactical Gohan.
What's wrong?
I also enjoyed Tactical Gohan. I also wish that Dragon Ball's moral, like story around Gohan isn't just it's okay to manipulate, your loved ones into doing the things you think they should be doing.
Yeah, I'm
Like they spend all of Super. Anytime Gohan's directly involved in something outside of like Frieza, he is directly being manipulated to like join it, because like Goku literally told him during the Tournament of Power, hey, if you don't join this, your family's gonna die, and Gohan locked the fuck in. I'm like, Goku, that's wrong. You can't do that to your son.
I think honestly a good thing for like Gohan would be like, if you're going to just have him be like, oh, you want to bring him back and have him fight, commit to it. Like, have him sort of go like, no, I understand this is a thing I need to be good at, and like just have him like just have him go like, I don't want to abandon my life, but I also know what, like, I want to be ready, and kind of have both things going on, where it's like you can make it a whole like arc too, where he's like trying to balance like a work-life relationship, basically the Saiyaman arc, like Mark II.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with having like him trying to find a work-life balance. I think my main thing is just like, why do we consistently pretend like Gohan wants to be fighting?
Yeah,
Like,
that's another thing. It's like if they wanted to build up like this idea that like, oh, you know, after like the Boo arc, he kind of got like he kind of got like a passion for that sort of thing. Like one of the encounters just sort of like kindled this sort of spark in him, where it's like, I actually like doing this for sport, maybe not to like kill,
Yeah, or
like
at the very least, give him like a stated reason he's doing this, because like every time he's just like, I'm doing it to protect my family, and it's like, okay, that's at least a goal he can keep training, but then they make him stop.
yeah,
So
and
it's
then
like
it's like
very obvious, no matter what, he really just doesn't want to do training.
he seems very
he-
unmotivated to do it, and I think because yeah, Res F is just like, oh man, I got like shot several times by Frieza. I guess I should better start training. And then the tournament arcs happened, and it's like, oh, it seems
Never
you weren't
trained.
training.
Gohan.
It's like it's like every arc. It's just like, oh man, I think I should commit to training. Piccolo, will you train me? Is like, Lamau, yeah, let's do that. And then they don't do that. It's like, wow, they really couldn't commit to this. And I mean, that's a big problem with Super. Is just they keep like mentally resetting,
characters.
like resetting characters arcs, like Vegeta.
Every time.
Vegeta keeps getting reset of like, not I want to fight with you, Baka. I don't.
Yeah, why do we still have Tsundere Vegeta? I thought we got past that. Like,
Literally
I also
the
hate how
end of
even in,
Boo.
like, okay, I will say I love Daima. I love a lot of the shit that they're doing, and they even seem like they don't have Vegeta regress. However, I hate Vegeta's character design because he doesn't have his Buu Saga outfit. I hate the fact that they put him back in the Cell Saga Saiyan armor.
Dude, make
whole
him
gimmick
more
was, like-
domesticated.
His entire character arc was literally like becoming progressively more like an Earthling, like that all amalgamated into, funnily enough, GT, where he just fully went into the like human look.
Give
He even
him-
tried experimenting.
Give him a fuck ass biker jacket, leather gloves.
Yeah, unironically, I'm gonna say it. Give him his GT fit back. Give him his mustache. Give him that dumbass like
Have
haircut
him
he had.
have him dress like the fucking Terminator, okay? Just that would have gone so good. Oh, hello, chat. Welcome to our Dragon Ball rant.
I
It's a Dragon Ball stream now.
Dragon Ball.
Sorry, I need to boot up Xenoverse. Sorry, Tales of Arise gotta end.
Watch Daima, it's pretty good.
I still need to like catch up on some of that. I'm pretty sure more episodes came out without me. Also, I've been liking Gladio in that show.
Yes,
Or,
it's great. I think the last
sorry.
the one we were on last was episode 5 with you, Alex.
Yeah.
You got 3 more episodes after, because you gotta finish 5, then 6, 7, and 8.
Yes!
And another one comes out on Friday, aka tomorrow.
Cool.
It's such a good show.
Does that use... Wait, we do have enough. Become healed.
Dragon.
How much do you need out of... You need 22. Okay. We don't have... I'm sorry, we cannot continue the quest. Because Shion is EP.
I hate camping out.
Well, you need to camp out, Shion. We need to heal a person. They need to sit there with their sprained ankle or some shit for the 8 hours it takes for you to
Just
prepare your
what is
spell
that
slots.
wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it! I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose.
It looks
Honestly,
fucking
I'm
cool.
surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
We have 1,000.
The detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
See, Shion supportive.
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool.
I love that, like, overly over the top. Like, you could hear the like thumbs up and the winky face, like when he said that, like
It's
the
pretty
little
cool.
star that goes from his wink.
88, 89.
No, honestly, that's a pretty good reason.
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found
They
these
can't
nice
say
heavy
Earth 'cause
rocks
that
I
doesn't
decided to
exist here.
strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do
You
you
just
any good
watch
if you
Law?
don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Reminds me of the Tales of
Don't train so hard
Berseria
that you
bit,
wind up
where it's
hurting
just
yourself,
like
Law.
Rogro just
I
like
promise you.
they just have Rogro
Already as
shirtless,
it is.
just like
No,
practicing
Matt,
with like
you
a
never know what we'll run into out
with
there.
like a
You can never
boakin or
go
some
into a
shit.
fight too prepared, and that's the truth.
And Velvet's
Besides,
just like,
I
huh,
won't rest
neat.
until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alvin, are you crazy?
Lamau.
Oh yes. I literally
right.
burned my fucking
This does
skin to
make
use
for
this sword
decent
on my
training.
back. What the fuck are
Good
you talking
call with
about?
the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it.
I
Since
find
we've
it so
already come this
funny every
far,
time it
what do you
zooms in on
say
his
we have a
face and he
little
just has
one-on-one
like
with our rock strapped on?
Hell yeah!
just the other
I'm
eye
down for
patch.
that. Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this.
I do like the dynamic of
This.
of
Get started.
Law being like a training freak
Ah! Our camp is completely wrecked!
and
Go.
Alphen
You two
enabling
are
it.
cleaning it up.
Yes,
Shion.
I do like that dynamic.
Yeah, it is really just the older sister that has to take care of this fucking
She's
disparate family.
she's the one manager that's constantly on their phone, and then it'll go like, "What the fuck did you do?" If you
I
like,
looked away for 5 seconds. What do you
Don't-
mean you set the fryer on fire?
Look, I thought it was like hungry for like ice.
It's time to watch my favorite arc.
do we want elemental? We'll have elemental defense.
I came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
Ah, Shion or Renwell. We haven't talked to Renwell.
Mind if we chat a little?
Hoodle, come here, sweetie.
Get his ass, Hoodle.
What are you doing?
Kill him.
It's flying practice. Hoodle doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight. Ooh.
Probably because everyone keeps sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
I knew it! I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay. Just to be sure, though, why don't you tell me what he can't eat?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Huro was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really
That's-
happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later. Huro, let me know if you sense anything.
Can you sense ki, Hoodle? Sorry.
Another day, another Gald.
Okay. Shion now has her spell slot. She can heal child. You gave me 5 eggs? Another person further ahead. Yeah. See what I mean once you find him. Tamago. The fuck are you? Should we? Should we even? Fine. A warm light might it be? Oh my. What sorcery is this? Might you be a miracle worker of some sort? It's just a healing art. No, this is no mere healing art at work here. I sense compassion flowing through this energy. Okay.
All right, bro.
Alright.
Whatever you say.
Compassion tinged with just the slightest hint of loneliness. Emptiness, even. He's got you pegged. Alfin, why are you agreeing with him? Keep it up and I won't heal you the next time you're in trouble. Sorry, my bad. I see, this is how true bliss feels. Will you shut up already? Anyways, how did you get hurt? Did a Zoogle attack you or something? Something to that effect. You see, one of the foul beasts ambushed us and injured my companions. And in my fright, I took quite the tumble and came crashing down. Ah, so the Zoogle didn't actually hurt you then. Where is it now? Is it gone? So it seems, after I let forth the most ferocious bellow I could muster, it appears to have fled in fear. Well, be careful on your travels. See ya.
Can't be.
Wait, don't leave yet. I'm a minstrel who tells many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Is there a reason you decided to share that with us? I could tell from the very moment our eyes met that the two of you are something special. You're not like most others in this world. You have this very, a protagonist-like je ne sais quoi. I'm keen to witness with my own eyes just how this rich tapestry of emotion you two share comes to unfold. Well, no harm in that, I guess.
Nice.
Name's Alfin. Hey, don't indulge this creep.
Very well.
It's a pleasure to meet you both. Henceforth we are bound by fate, destined to meet one another again. I'm certain things shall only get more dramatic from here. I look forward to the day our paths cross once more. And on that note, I must take my leave. There are others out there who yearn to hear my most beautiful voice. Adios, via Condana. Alright, let's push him down the hill. Oh, she heals more whenever she heals. Neat. Healing Circle, an intermediate art that gradually restores HP to all allies within its circumference. It's like a zone heal. That would require me to be paying attention to zones. Extends the duration of over... That might actually be kind of good. Because if you... Yeah, potentially. We're gonna do the funny instead, and we're just gonna increase our mid-air damage. What do you have going for you, Law? Adds an additional awakening step. If the requirements of awakening are met a second time. Oh, okay. So if he manages to Mystic Art twice, basically, it hurts more. It seems at the very least, one thing that's pretty consistent with Law is that a lot of the upgrades are just like, hey, make your like metered shit a little better, but it's still, you know, it doesn't fix the problems. It seems like a band-aid to them. Increases counterattack damage.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Shion.
Why are you thanking me?
You know what? You need a thing to kill.
An opponent like this should be easy. Not
I
today.
never miss. Now, time of fury. Burning strike. Here's evil. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Dragon take this!
Lightning orb. Lightning condemn. Do it. Thunder.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Sorry, just with Dragon Ball now on the mind, the idea of Law having the fuck ass training mentor that is Yamcha. there was a couple
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
there might be something going on in the forest. However, I don't like touching that fast travel button. How the fuck does Hoodle even know that? You aren't even there. What the fuck are you? I'm fighting you.
This won't be easy.
Law. Kidney punch.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? In here. I'll be standing and ready.
Where are you going?
Gun.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off!
This is the power of 10 rocks on my blade.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I may be getting lost, but don't worry about it. I want that thing.
Right, here goes!
Give me the thing.
Not today! Here I come! You're finished! I'm on! Come one, come all!
Wow, you really did not want to get afflicted with break.
Coming through!
Game, allow me to Mystic Art when I press the button, please.
Inferno! Not a chance! I'm not my turn! Eat this! Anything in order is all mine! You're mine!
Into the
Done! You're mine! First strike! You're mine! Megasonic thrust! Be still! Eat this! You're mine! Huh? You're out! Huh?
I can feel my precision improving.
Bunny hop. Bunny hop. Okay, yeah. And then...
I think Hoodle senses something.
an enemy.
Oh.
Yeah, that good?
You okay?
I'll be right
Made
back.
a weird sound. Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Um,
Now that I think about it,
not
it's
without
very
snow.
to enjoy views like this.
Or I guess
You
rock.
too?
Yeah, Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah, just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
We do.
Come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then. Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renan's doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
It does beg the question of, so this is like 300 years of terraforming using the energy harvested off of the Danans.
Just great.
I guess... Yeah!
Great!
Oh, okay. Battle chain bonuses. You can accumulate a bonus based on your combat points. Good, I want... Oh, these are level 20. We are under leveled.
You're mine!
See what I can do!
Back into the fray!
Megasonic thrust! Dragon swarm! Castle! I'm on it! Pierce! Castle!
Fuck, I dodged into that. Whoop.
Take this! It's over!
I have some new moves I could try out.
Right, here goes!
Ooh, those are very cool looking. It's like the one, like the other type of enemies we're up against, but now they're like carrying shit.
Shia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
We did it!
Ooh. Well, it gets a double jump. Damn, does that mean we have to play as him? Fuck.
Ah, cool, he's got new tricks. Ah, dang, we have to use them.
Wasn't even a problem.
Fuck, I now need to... give a shit. Arts. It's like, damn, we actually now need to be this guy. Let's... Do that. And that. Not liking Mega Sonic Thrust. It kind of fit. How much is Dragon Swarm's a 2 cost? I think I want to put like Swallow Blade on here again. I wish there was like a you could change the party leader, but you can't like there like a change who you start the fight as? You'd think that'd be like... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's the chain bonus now. Okay, so like if I switch over to Law, you only have Eagle Dive, and you got the double jump first? What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, but you do have a launcher now, and that's good. So we put our launcher to triangle, so Dragon Shot is there. I mean that's also a launcher, but it's not like quite the same. We'll put Fang Blast there, Talent Sword. Fine. I'm trying to see if I can combo.
I still got a ways to go.
Okay,
Hey,
we...
would you look at that. Green.
I won't forgive you.
Okay. I don't know how you'd make it so that you instantly swap.
We're shooting too high.
All yours.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm sorry, you just don't feel like Aizen.
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
But you do have the double jump. Will you be our Judith? If you can't be our Aizen, will you be our Judith? Air Judith with her elf Air Jordans.
Now you see what I can do.
Anything can interrupt a spell if you don't give enough of a fuck.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
Sorry, my fucking computer did a fucking blue screen.
We're trying to determine if if he can't be our Aizen, will he be our Judith with her Air Jordans? Oh, yo, what the fuck? There's your air combos. You're learning. We're equipping. You need. Honestly, but that. No, it's fine. What was that? We had Talon Storm, then we have Talon Hurricane. Honestly, I like that as a launcher way better. Yeah. All right.
So much for sitting this fight out. That wouldn't be a complaint.
That's a proper combo.
Take it from here.
Oh, thank God, Law, you're becoming useful. If you will become our Judith. You might not be our Aizen, but you will be. You might become our Judith yet with her Air Jordans. Blessed be her fucking name. He gets the double jump first. I think he might be our Judith.
That was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move.
I won't forgive you.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? Training paying off!
Now you see what I can do.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Here I come!
Oh my God, Law, you're.
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part.
I won't forgive you.
Fuck. They might have made Law actually good.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Get Mystic Arted, dumbass.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Fuck, the meter's maxed out, the chain meter's maxed out, and we need to get to the next fight.
Let's dispose of
I want the XP. Fuck.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on.
It's so nice he has actual combos now.
When you wanted to say?
I'll run you through! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What?
Where was that going?
That's a good question.
Look sharp!
Catch him in the air. Fuck yeah. God damn it.
A blip on our radar.
God damn it, I'm not supposed to like Law's playstyle. I'm not supposed to like you, Law. Fucked up. Shit, I can't find another enemy. I think we wiped out most of the enemies on this map. Damn. the combo needs to go. Is there a way to just like swap who you play as when the fight starts? Oh, we did get some more points. Let's increase counterattack damage. That's great. Spread. Healing circle, lunar blast. Kicks an enemy into the air and shoots them. That seems pretty nice. Give you more meter management. Oh, you don't have many air combos either, but you're a sniper build, so honestly, it's best if you're just set to CPU most of the time. Yeah, the backliners, I think it's better to leave to the CPU. In this game in particular. Because a lot of their strength comes from, like, the shit they can pull out, like, quickly. And if you wanted to manage the same level of, like, potency, you would have to, you'd basically have to do, like, menu fuckery, like, every 3 seconds. And his fucking dive is good. Like,
he just became good now.
like this punch, like you kind of, some of these moves you kind of have to overcommit to. I think I might want to switch some of the buttons for him. I think I want my I think I want my X input to be a faster button on him.
I return.
Hello, welcome back.
back.
Law, I think, has actually become good. Sad to say. Okay, we're gonna put Talon Storm here, and then we had, like, Fang Blast here. He actually got enough moves to be good. And you think he'd be the Aizen because he's the fist fighter. No, it's fucked up. He's the Judith.
They pulled a mix-up on you.
They pull a mix-up on you. He's the first one to get the fucking double jump. I don't think he has the air dodge, though. I think he just has the double jump. Like, he could just go up real high.
No complaints from me.
We are running out of healing. However, it's fine.
Sir, I'm EP.
Xion, you need more spell slots.
Just what did you just get me?
Huh?
Oh,
I wasn't the foggiest.
you know what? You know what? Yeah, I'm really just like,
Zoogles aside, the ground here is pretty nice.
man,
and comfy to sit
I just
on.
be talking
You
about
can
random
tell
shit.
even
I'm gonna
without
be
a
real.
sense of pain?
I have no idea what I was on
Thankfully,
about.
yeah.
What would you do if you couldn't even feel that
Okay.
much?
You mean if I had to only rely on sight and sound? And couldn't even taste or smell anything? I don't even want to think about it.
I guess it'd be like looking at a
Brother,
picture
you
in a
can
way.
barely
that
feel
makes
to
sense.
begin with.
A world I couldn't touch. I wonder if that's what it's like for Xion.
Alphen,
Again, brother,
Al-
you can barely feel a thing.
Alphen being like, man, it must, like, yeah, I can't touch anything, but at least I can like taste and smell. That'd be fucked up, right? If your senses were limited in that way. Like, all right, asshole.
Man, would that suck, right?
Wouldn't that suck
Right?
if you had if you had a combination of those issues,
Very specific issues.
those specific issues?
Wouldn't that just blow?
Wouldn't that fucking suck? Whoop-de fucking do. No, we're not making Renwell cook this. Renwell, you cannot cook. Stand ashamed. We can talk to Xion. Go around the horn.
Sure. Could we talk a moment?
You did that with your gloved fucking hand?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
This is a very, like, nice area. Like, you go from Rockland to Iceland to... Hey, look, this would, in any other game, be the starting area.
It is a nice change of pace.
Yeah, they just start you in the shithole.
Which, you know what, this actually I feel makes more sense that your like later areas would look nicer because like Howard wants everything in
Maybe
where it's
something's going on
centralized to
in
be
the
nice.
forest.
Yeah, like, and as you go up the pecking order, they,
The
like...
people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
We can milk their cow.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
A brother was killed on the street.
Hey, mister, you okay? If I was okay, I wouldn't be lying here now, would I? Yep, just about. Well, at any rate, I can't move. Maybe this is some sort of sign. Say, kid, mind helping this old geezer out? Sure, why not? What do you have in mind? I was hoping you could bring me back to my home. Oh, that's it? Yeah, I could do that. We're just heading toward... No, not that way. My house is in the opposite direction of the city. Is it? Oh, well, we come this far. Guess I'll get you back home. Nice to know that there are still some good souls in these trying times. I see a lot of promise in you, kid. Yeah, I'm nothing special. I'm just trying my best, old man. I should mention, my back hurts too. Can I ask you to carry me as well? Can you gently caress my cheek and tell me
Law
everything's
dating
gonna
a
be
new
okay?
father. This is going to be Law's new father. He's adopting a father.
Adopting a father?
My last dad died.
Maybe this one will stay alive.
Don't worry, I won't sell you out to the
Maybe
government.
this one will stand the test of time.
Don't worry, sir. I won't sell you out to the government. What?
An oddly specific thing to say, young boy.
I guess.
So you're heavier than you look. What the heck do you eat, old-timer? Huh, good question. I don't remember. The name's Bogdell. I run this here ranch, which always keeps my old stomach full, if nothing else. It would make sense we don't know what the fuck a ranch is.
I don't believe this.
You don't know what a ranch is, boy? Where do you think all the food you eat in town comes from? Point being, folks like me are the ones who supply the food everyone eats, both Dans and Renans alike. Anyway, I hope I owe you a little something for helping me get back here in one piece. Is this like the rural bumfuck nowhere sort of like part of Dana, where it's like this is like backwater enough that they don't even like bother being like whatever. We can have like a guard here. Hush, I need to figure out what. I don't got a lot to spare around here. I know. You can make use of this here ranch as much as like. This livestock here will be all yours. Heck, I'll even help look after them. How does that sound? That's nice of you to offer, but I don't know the first thing about raising animals. You're inheriting my fucking plot of land, you stupid child. You'll be fine, trust me. You got the face the animals will love. I'm sure you'll take good care of them. You can hurt the sheep with your shoulder. You could raise livestock for cooking ingredients. Place the livestock you want to raise in the barn and give them feed. You could give them paid feed to raise more of them faster. You can get ingredients once your livestock grows over time. Livestock can come under attack by stray zoogles. Mice could also get into the lawn, which will keep livestock from growing. Post a guard dog to lower the rate of stray zoogles attacking, and post a guard cat to lower the rate of mice getting in. I imagine Shion listening in on this part of the conversation and going like, no, fuck off, no, we're not. like racking her gun, like, no, we're not, I have some dudes to kill. We are not sitting here and fucking racing cows. The fuck is wrong with you? And this is where he gets the mid-air evasion skill. There we go. He gets it from learning to ranch.
Who would have thought we'd be raising animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who.
We got ourselves wheat. Can we sleep in this bed if the ranch is on? Raise livestock. Cow. Fattening feed? Hell yeah. Let's make fat cow. Square cow. Cow. Square. Cow. Square.
Geometric cow shape.
The big and round. Oh, there's two of each. Whatever.
Yeah.
Round cow. inflates cow big and round. Look at this fucking creature. I know it's just a pig with like... Are other animals in this fucked up? Nope. Cows are normal. The pigs aren't. We got normal cows, but like... Oh, it's a fantasy pig. It got fucked up ears.
Bunny pig.
Bunny pig. You think in the setting it's like yeah, we basically crossbred these you think the Renans crossbred pigs with rabbits so that they get pigs faster? And that like
that sounds like something they'd do.
It sounds horrific.
and then
Wild boars are already a
yeah,
problem now.
I was about to say wait, we were fighting like rhino ass fucking creature, like a... Wait, how pig-like are they? They're kind of pig-like. There's the wild boars. Like these fuckers, are these the like undomesticated versions? Like the ears turn into fucking horns and shit. And there's such a big population of them because like, yeah, we just didn't keep this shit in check, man.
All it takes is one wild boar.
I can do.
You fucking caught me on the...
The modern night creature.
Oh my god, that's a combo. Launch them up into the air, then dive kick down immediately, like setting back to neutral. Okay. Yeah. Damn, they made Law like an actual, like, good kit for playing the game. Fucked up. You're allowed pity. I promise I won't go jumping off a bridge anymore. Did you break your legs, kid?
What?
Do it again.
You know what this means. Fish.
Fish.
Fish. Yeah, you'd think Shion would have, like, reservations about stopping to, like, farm.
Maybe just a little bit.
Also, such a Yakuza, like, Yakuza series-esque, like, tangent. Like, thank you, random, stranger. Time to get into the this new market. I'm too old for it, so you're just gonna inherit my entire business. Person I met 5 minutes ago.
You helped me from point A to point B. Yeah.
Hello, Kiryu. I'd like to... me, the third person that you've known to independently give you a hostess club. This is actually very neat.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menencia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Droshin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare.
They fucking
We
have
work to
that?
support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely
There
have
is
the
no
pleasure
Warren
to
Bossing
perform.
say. There is no
Let me
Warren
guess.
Bossing say.
We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Parish your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different.
I do like to imagine that Calcifer
And run by a rather merciless ruler.
in Evolving Plains
But all
has
that
2
changed
tech
once
trees,
His Excellency
and this is
Lord
one of them.
Dohalim assumed
This is
power
this is
7
the
years
other
ago.
route.
This is the route he
Under
didn't
him,
take.
for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is
It's
adored
kind of
by
like a
Danans
Frostpunk
throughout the
situation, which no matter which path you go down, it's kind of fucked.
Am I hearing you right? The
It's
Danans
just a
here
different
willingly
aesthetic.
serve a Renin lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you
I'm
like.
gonna kill Hall Thomas.
Just ask if you should need anything.
For
What
free?
is it? Spit it out.
Yes.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares?
Mm,
That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but
Still.
This
Droshin
this
said we
is where
should check
Shion
these out
has
for
a
ourselves.
falling out with the other party members. It's like, I don't care if they're nice, I want them dead.
Death is a preferable alternative to communism.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
I just love the fact that it's like, oh yeah, Shion's probably gonna have a falling out with the party
Trouble here.
in this situation.
well, let's see what they have to say.
And it's entirely because it's like, dude, she's not here to save Dana, she's here for a fucking headhunt.
Yeah, like she made her
I
intentions
think
clear from
someone's
the
calling
get-go.
out for us.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy.
There we go.
I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something
oh,
here
why
doesn't
did they
feel
achieve
right,
equality?
even though they
Why
sure
would
want
you
to
do
act
that?
like it does.
Shion's like, I don't look at you guys as equal. Like, looks at the rest of the party. Shion just looks at the other party members. I'm better than you.
This is the part where the party remembers, right, she's racist.
Yeah, I forgot. We picked her up at the fucking Confederate gallery.
So that's what the ropes were about.
Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger to the box, yes? Yeah, we came from out of town. Why? I should apologize for the sudden proposition, but you wouldn't happen to have any granite fangs on your person by any chance, would you? They come from the tusks of boar zoogles that you can find outside of town. They were boars. We have wild hogs! That is why I should legally be allowed to have AR-15s, at least 10 of them, for the wild hog horde outside. I had to shoot 30 of them yesterday.
Had to wrestle one with my bare hands.
I was out of ammo, so I had to switch to my knife. And my rapier.
I gutted it like a pig. Get it?
My wife left me after she saw me wearing one's face like a cheap Halloween mask.
I admit I might have gotten a little too into it. The vibes were in fact off, gents.
I am off with the vibes. I am sorry.
I apologize. That was a bit of a tangent. Here, I want their teeth. I need to make another necklace for my new wife, who understands my psychopathy.
That can't be.
Eating utensils made from those tusks are quite popular at. Oh, because they detect poison? That's actually interesting. And in society that respects is a society that respects its hierarchy. It's hard to imagine anyone would actually try to poison a noble. Likewise, I never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's tradition at the palace to offer the tusks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for their assistance, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. Hence, if you happen to have any granite fangs, I wish to ask that you hand 4 of them. Sure, I got a shit ton. Wonderful, thank you so very much, kind sir. I now have enough to make more utensils. Ah, you're the one who makes them, huh? Mind if I watch you do that sometime? If you're okay with an audience, that is. Of course, feel free to visit me whenever you have a moment to spare. I'd love it if you could also maybe turn some of those tusks into wet... Alvin. Never mind. I think we're gonna head out now. Very well. Thank you again for your generosity.
Zoogle fangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
No, keep with the
Food? Are you planning to stop that?
Let our king be autistic. Shion. It's called a hyperfixation. You wouldn't know. He likes his weapons like that guy likes wearing pig faces.
What?
What could this be?
Never... Jeez. No one respects an autistic king. He'll be fine. He got sent to a medical facility for serious illnesses. Do you think he'll get better? He looked bad, like really bad. And that facility uses Renin technology. I'm sure he's in good hands. But I don't know. 500. Dude, they just talked about 10 gold being like not super pricey, but like enough to be worth mentioning. There is just 500 gold in the corner there, and that kid didn't take it. Yeah, Hoodle, did you come? That good? Where are you, you little bastard? Oh, there you are. Baba sent Shion back from hell. Is this an inn that will make us pay money? Everything else had a good excuse for why it doesn't charge
Looks like
us?
we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I wonder. We're not paying shit. Is housing free? Did they fix the housing market here? I'm sorry, but whoever's running I think they have a point. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, guardsman, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Menacea, everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. Well, yeah, thanks to the Lord, life is nice for all of us. Yeah, see? And it's more than just us, anyways. There's also the guardsmen. Nobody's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason this city's so peaceful is because you run in soldiers around. All the younger kids idolize you, so don't shatter their illusions, please. You got a silver tongue, mister. Fine, I'll make this drink my last. That's an actual, like, good back and forth. God, what if the double plot twist is, yeah, there's actually nothing going wrong here. You're on edge for nothing.
That would be an interesting take on things. Just the, yeah, you're actually schizophrenic, there's nothing bad happening.
Yeah, it's like, actually, no, nothing's going on here. It's actually just an okay place.
There was no war in Ba Sing Se.
There wasn't actually any war in Ba Sing Se. That'd be such a fuck twist. And then Xion shoots them in the face anyways, and then everything crumbles. Like...
The moral of the story was to never trust Xion. I would hope you remember them. You just... What?
We just talked.
Ah, I remember you. Yeah, that was like 20 minutes ago. Not even.
Sorry, who are you?
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
Lamau, no.
I think I remember hearing something back in Cysloden about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the
Sorry, I
details,
thought of a
but
fishing
from
one.
what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something. I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Eldimenencia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Ha, get it.
Take the eye patch off, Alphen. Your armor rocks, big guy. Let me wear it. Our armor is certainly something even a Danon like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. I'll work hard to grow big and strong then. Promise. Wait, actually, if it's just their efforts and labor that, like, harvests the energy, then, like, there literally wouldn't be too much of a downside to just, like a proper union existing, because they could treat them as good and still harvest energy. Like, yeah, there's an ulterior, like, there is an alternative motive of, like, yeah, well, we want you implemented into the workforce, nice and happy, working productively, so that, like, we're harvesting off of basically your soul energy, like the energy of your effort. But
Alex is like, we could streamline this manipulation.
We could streamline this manipulation.
This exploitation, if you will.
No, here's the thing, is just like, I'm thinking about it, and that it's like, it could actually just be a really nice place, and it wouldn't cause any downside. Cause, like, people are more productive if you give them, like, time to rest. Like, time to rest, like, get them, like, well taken care of. Like, they live long enough to, like, have kids and shit. Like, actually good, like, ethical management could still get you a shit ton of energy. Considering how this, like, setting works so far. Like, like, the way Cysloden and Calaglia does it is literally, like, kind of dumb. but like, no, if there actually wasn't an issue here, it might have been like, and it's like, yeah, no, they struck like a even accord, then like, yeah, it's fine. And then you can have like, and then now you have like Danon's actually officially implemented into your like ranks and shit. And like, yeah, well, because they're like implemented into the ranks with you and they're fighting battles alongside you, them fighting battles, you're still getting energy off of them.
I think the problem arises whenever you question who they're fighting battles against, other than like the random wildlife.
I'm pretty sure they hate Calaglia. And I'm just...
That makes them hate other tenants.
Look, they do need an opponent. That's look, we're crossing that bridge when we get there. You really don't bat an eye at us when we're being together, do you? Even though we have a run-in with us? Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight elsewhere on Dana, but here in Vincent, it's part of everyday life. Hey, if we want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way? Yeah, that's exactly right. Although if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley, since you all appear to be of that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill one another for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other, as well as vicious Yugels, but our current Lord Dohalim, came to power. One of the very first things he did was put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You're telling me a Renin Lord did that? The place was then refurbished and it reopened as a proper place to train, like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the Eldmanacia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use its facilities. Anyone? Even Danons? Of course, the arena is far too punishing for me, but if you're looking to hone your skills, I recommend you pay it a visit. I do like how weirded out the party is of this.
Where's the oppression?
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Okay. Thomas for a second.
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about a huge Zugo. Okay.
Got it.
Just great. Well,
All right.
Fun, optional boss. Okay, got it. No, don't give it priority. We'll come back to that when
what are
we
you
need
gonna
it.
use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
What? What's wrong?
Wait, you're that foodie we ran into before, are you? Oh, why, hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cyslodia. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again, La, give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked. Guy, you never learn anything, do you? What sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know, I think they're pretty good. I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyways, that's besides the point. I'm here in Vincent on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top-secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to procure what I need once more? Back up a little. What did you say about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy eating meat? Hell yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than beef stew, a first-rate dish that's all about its meat. So, you did steal the recipe, is what you're saying. What if I did? Who cares? Now, what do you say? Will you gather what I need or not? Alphen, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. No, he's not breaking you at all. Precisely, I simply took what I learned from the snakes I saw in Cysloden and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I actually hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and some tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you?
Got it. Yes!
From what I understand, there's a ranch somewhere in El Manacia. You should see what you can find there. Oh, I already know there's a ranch here. Why don't you just visit it yourself? Because I can't try to sneak off with a cow all on my own now, can I? Who said anything about stealing a cow? I'm kidding, boy. I'm merely too hungry to be walking around right now. Don't take too long now. Let him with her. Let him with her. It's a recipe quest. We don't...
Why are we humoring this old man again?
Because there's no way I'm passing up a top-secret palace recipe, okay?
Oh, there's a surprise.
What recipes do we have? Oh, I think we need another beef. We have potatoes. We have tomatoes. We have... But we have 5 mushrooms. We just need another beef. Is there just a shop that sells it? We might be able to just find a regular ass shop. Okay. Oh, is there like a shopkeep at the inn?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You, peddler. A happy bottle? A euphoric concoction that brings good luck when consumed. Greatly increases battle chain bonus gauge. Flare claw. That looks kind of cool. Ah. Oh, and the only thing... Alphen got another max AG. Hell yeah.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
We got more stamina on our boy. He can do so many moves in quick succession. Curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Danans get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dahalim. Yeah, they're getting paid like a living wit.
Should we
Like-
really take this?
Yes. Shut the fuck up, Rinwell. We're criminals. Oh wait, there's someone we should talk to over here. Did all these people move here? That says that people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So is mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Okay, what was the... Can fast travel all the way over to the ranch.
We finally made it.
Doggos. Did that not? Wait, did I? Do I have to?
Can't believe we actually raised this.
How do we get the beef?
You better not come back. Got it?
The cats aren't doing their fucking job. Okay, how do we slaughter these? How do I kill you? I wish to eat you. How do I slaughter you? I wanna kill.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Says in the unfamiliar territory. That's the side quest shit. What's the main quest shit? There's that. I just walk up and ask. You just walk up and... Okay. Seems like there was a change in management.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
All right, let's see where the heal drops.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What the fuck?
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually...
Where's the heal drop?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldemenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The Guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldemenencia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame.
Wait, so this happened like in 7 years?
But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Yeah,
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Where's the heal drop?
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Like someone spotted us
Sure
in.
about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Apple. Yummers. Blingy. I have a fan? That's like humidifying? Like they have ventilate. Huh. Not 100% Osh. That's an odd thing to say, Law.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
I so want the plot twist to be there's literally nothing wrong.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going
Yeah, it's
inside
definitely
regardless.
something of like, on one hand,
It would be
with all
so
this buildup.
funny. It would be so funny if it's just like, yeah, no, we actually, like, we allow people to unionize. We're like, I just stopped seeing a point in being you know, being all about terror.
Just a genuine show cover.
You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dohalim is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask you wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Wait, aren't both of these characters... So, I'm slightly spoiled. I think both of these characters are party members.
You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur.
We have evil-ass
But
music.
where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkars.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering, and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Elfin!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then.
That's...
Calzalik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's such an interesting fucking... He
What do you
hits...
get for being so careless?
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Renwell hitting the... I know what you fucking are. Lunar corruption. Loose cannon. Only the true boldless and reckless would ever dare fire upon a lord they just met. Well, that's exactly what put Xion... Yeah, okay, so she got a new skills. Easier over limit. Yes. Please enter Mystic Art soon. We love that for you.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. Two wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is
That's literally a good point, though.
less to Elda Menencia.
Like, you can have them...
I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
It's like, yeah, I gain more power if they're healthy. Like... It's like, yeah, they work harder when they are not dying. It's like a pre-rendered.
Stop this! Please! Over! Stop!
We're getting flashbacks for this guy. Yeah, there might not actually be a plot twist.
It really was the twist is you're schizophrenic.
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But
I was slightly spoiled in the fact that I think he's a party member.
interest in playing their game.
Huh.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
God, that'd be such a good twist if they went the route where it's like, yeah, no, he's not actually evil at all. He's just...
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Oh. The objective is just stay at the end.
Oh.
Like, go take a rest.
Just go to sleep.
Yeah.
There.
You're not supposed to do that. That's dangerous.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly,
We could.
I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's
Continuously
the case.
paranoid.
His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
And we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
An Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the
This
fact
is so
remains,
funny.
Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
I'm not entirely sure how applicable that, like, term is. If they're getting, like, time off, pay, and, like, healthcare.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's this thing of, or the thing of them still being, like, kind of forced to work, but, like,
Been like this, would we have been content?
pretty good compensation.
Any reason to stand and fight?
Like, it kind of seems more like,
Let's head towards the inn.
okay, there's like, I'm like, this seems more like a serfdom situation at, like, at worst, so far. Where it's like, yeah, you're not gonna be, like, like, that seems more along the lines of, like, serfdom, which still isn't great. But, like, who even knows if that's how it works? Like, maybe they can just change occupations. I think they might just be living capital, just regular capitalism.
So that was Lord Dolan.
Heck, better than that.
He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded
Well, I
like
guess it depends
just
on
some
where you are, but-
snobby royal.
Cause think
He
about it.
immediately shut down Shion
You
surprisingly.
also have to work to
Tougher than he
live
looks.
in
Definitely.
most capitalist
After all,
economies.
he's a lord for a reason.
So, like,
Yeah.
The food was pretty damn good too.
It's
Why
a
are
good
you
job if you can get
complimenting him?
time off,
You just said it yourself,
Yeah.
Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
at least reliably.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Haven't paid for a thing.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just
is this
tired.
where the
I'm
heel
feeling
dropped?
pretty sluggish myself.
You two? Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay?
Mind
We still don't know how
manipulation.
big this place really is.
I think? Maybe? Is that the angle we're
Are
going
you
for?
two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt
I was
so
thinking
out
like
of it.
energy siphoning,
You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our
something like that.
food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
So it's something
What's
that
the
they
big deal?
eat?
Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
Yeah, at this point, I'm genuinely not sure if it's gonna end up being like, yeah, they're totally chill.
They're playing this so well.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
You can tell it's a good plot line like this if it's like
If you're consistently not sure if the plot twist is, you're just schizophrenic.
yeah, I'm like it'd be so good, but this might be like the here's the resistance.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's gonna be
Some people train
something
animals
bad,
like
I think
messengers. They don't
or me
attract
or Annette.
attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
We tend to eat the cats.
So
When we're done with them, they can only send one message. we need to eat it to give the other cats a message to return.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Kitty. Kitty.
I do like the idea of just sees cat, starts running after it.
Who knows?
Nope.
We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
I pressed the A button
Whoever came
by
up with
accident.
this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
This was an ambush. This is why we kill you.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's got to be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day. They really could have done without any Zoogles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zoogles work for the Renins. There might be strays out here, but the other Zoogles won't let them get close.
Using Zoogles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here too.
So this is the dungeon?
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
Rin,
Those two.
Rinwell going like, I know what you fucking are. Mushroom, mushroom.
Mushroom, shut up about the mushroom.
No holding back.
It's over.
Glacial spear. Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword.
No, I won't give in.
I'll crush you.
Do we reset the neutral? Reset the neutral? Oh, fight's just over.
You just killed him.
Just killed him. No reset the neutral needed. It just kills. Oh no. Fuck, they jumped to catch me. Fuck. Law, punch him. Punch the monkey.
Say no more.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Ah, that was the
The
shit we were
reason the trees
lacking
around
for
here are
the...
so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
I think our food bonus is going away because of the cutscenes.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Take this. Dragon Swarm. Tackle. First strike. Try harder. Now. Take this. River.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Hell yeah, that felt good as fuck.
We can really make weapons with this?
This won't be easy. Don't be such a
Hello, plant type creature.
You're finished.
I need to be stronger.
Why does Shion have more XP than everyone?
I think Toodle's hungry.
But
I won't forgive you.
Creature. No casting. Wow.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
It's over.
2,000 gold. Very pretty area, but definitely gonna be easy to get lost in. Do you lose the chain bonus? Nope, we're still good. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, I'm pretty sure those two were... Like, I think I'm slightly spoiled that those two are party members. Okay, we're heading towards the entrance. So we go this way? Then we go this way.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Barely a blip on our radar.
We were going the wrong way. We got flipped around. All right, let's go like this way. I think we're still kind of under leveled.
Don't get careless. Now you see what I can do. Don't tell me.
Thank you.
Turn the tables on.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Glacial spear. Here's evil. Leave the enemy first to me.
No complaints here.
Astral energy.
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
No, you can't. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet.
There's always room for improvement. Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia.
I've got a really
But with rocks.
Hey, when did I get so far? Anything in order? I'll smash you! Slash! Burn and go!
This is looking good. Okay, here I go.
An astral
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. See that? That training's paying off.
Do they not teach you to not to a Renin? They don't.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Manage ranch. We've obtained beef. They gave us a healing point. Let's see. Let's see what
It's crazy. I've never seen anything
weird
like
boss
these
design
plants
they have.
before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out! The hell? Is that a Zoogle? That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, Stang.
Yeah, I got you.
What? The enemy is over there.
Fuck.
Damn it! I can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles.
Okay, I see the gimmick. Oh. Or maybe I don't.
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
You all tucked away.
You're mine!
Glacial spear.
You're mine!
Honestly, this might be a law fight.
I'm like bait to them. I'm on it. You're done. Eat this.
You're mine!
I'll run you through. Glimmer dragon. Let it tear.
First strike! Take this!
Eat this.
Here I come! First strike! Okay, here I go! First strike! First strike! Let it tear! Glimmer dragon! Glimmer dragon! You're mine! Lunar Rondo! This one's all mine!
Eat this. Eagle dive.
More? Take this! Go finish! Be still! First strike! Lunar Rondo! Let's try harder!
Eagle dive.
Here I come! It's over!
I'll end you. I'll smash you. Eat this. I'll end you.
Not today!
Where are you going?
Lightning thrust!
I guess you had your secret now and again.
Told ya. Live's unstoppable.
Shame you're not like that all the time.
I got comboed to fucking hell and back.
Eat dirt!
I'll bring you back from death to this. You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm on it. I'll end you. Now I'm in the groove.
This one's mine!
Anything in armor is all mine. Armor won't save you. I'll run you
Fuck.
Stay away from my friend!
I hope this thing is mentally approved.
The
I'll end you.
Rising Wiper!
I'll finish you here and now.
Rising Wiper! Rising Wiper! Finish it! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
that wasn't too bad of a boss fight. The hitbox is a little funky, but you know. Definitely a decent fight for Law. I think the fact that you can kind of get hit stunned to death.
Feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet. I hate camping out.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
Yes.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway.
I feel like you could socialize
Although, I guess I did have one friend.
without the ability to
Who was
make contact with someone's skin.
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Pretty fucking childish. Lamau just
No,
immediately stomps on her
I only wanted to
feelings.
ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I ate it.
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep.
I think I'm getting stronger.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip. You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised
Why?
you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave. You'll never make me talk. Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Dragon form! I'm not letting go!
Now you see that I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Yep, she's. Ah. We need to wait for Law to use his ability so he can break through that armor. Don't worry. We'll wait for Law's gauge to be built up. At least he can combo now. The question is, why did she attack us? Law, you're too important to go down right now. Ah, shit. She could just combo.
Should have messed with me.
Here I come! Lightning
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! Here I come! I really owe you one.
Ignite!
I wish there was just normal moves that broke through armor and shit. That'd be so much better.
Consider yourself finished!
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
What's the heel drop?
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cyslodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
It's like the food,
We
right?
didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm. For both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danans were treated like people again. Menencia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy. Earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel, when were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Danan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Lau were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None
So
too
it's in the
surprising either.
food, but the
Most of
Lord
the realm's
isn't
food supply
aware of
contains
it?
traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing.
Yeah, so
I tried to warn him, but
the
all
Lord...
that got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
Okay, so the Lord of this realm is actually good? He's just unaware of the plot
Eventually,
twist.
I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats.
So this isn't even like a normal
Our mission is
resistance
to
group.
uncover
This
the
is just
truth
like,
and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very
holy
far in
fuck,
that
the plot
regard.
twist is that like
But I'm hoping that's about to change. Now you're here.
there isn't actually
All
any.
thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It isn't actually like
It was a shot in the dark.
oppression.
but
It's just the
fortunately, you
player
recognized
3.
her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
What the fuck?
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert. But with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us.
That was the main issue I was thinking
That's why
of.
it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danon like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Yeah, that was the thing at the back of my mind, is like, if he actually is a good person, what happens when he dies? Because this is all he accomplished in like a 7-year shift. McGill, so you've been working with McGill all along. You know each other then? Yeah, you could say she and I go way back. No, I haven't seen her since we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Just what are you doing in your little gang anyways? Exactly what McGill told you. We're trying to uncover the truth of the conspiracy plaguing Manicia and save those caught up in it. It's funny how life turns out, huh? We used to compete for Miguel's attention, only for you to get picked to join him in the guard. I used to really envy you for that. But how the tables have turned. Now you're at odds with him, and I'm the one who gets to help him out. Oh my god, this petty bitch. Everyone has to grow up sometime, Legil. Maybe so, but that doesn't mean having to turn your back on who you used to be. You've changed, Kisira. Oh, Kisara. Look. I heard about Miguel's plan to assassinate Lord Dohalim. Now, how he ran when it failed. I searched for him to get answers, but he hasn't shown his face to me. You'd figure if he wasn't guilty, he wouldn't have run away. But he did, and it's because he's a coward. The coward who betrayed me and Manicia both. After all that, you expect me to believe it's all some conspiracy and let bygones be bygones? Kisara, settle down. I understand how confused you must be, how doubtful how doubtful of your brother. But we're doing this precisely to keep that dream alive. Please, trust us on this. You've seen what sort of shape Miguel's in. He won't say it, but time's running out for him. Can't you put your differences aside and talk to him as siblings again like you used to? Just this once? You're right, maybe I should. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have talked your ears off, haven't I? Must be a lot to take in all at once. You're welcome to rest here for today if you like. Yeah, I think I'll take you up on that. Miguel. Yeah, so the plot twist is like, the guy is normal. Sure, we can... Sora. Sorry.
Can't sleep?
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
They have a little time alone.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? Feels a little off, but... it's fine.
I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Shion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Oh, very slight.
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill
She
our
wanted
promise,
to go
right?
hold his hand.
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well.
You're really gonna let him walk off like that? Come on.
What am I doing?
Come on.
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids.
Oh my god, I've
Maybe
been
she
playing
was
this for
keeping an
way
eye on
longer
you
than
all
expected.
Because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Man, they really do hit us with the, like, yeah, the heal drop. So it isn't like, oh, the heal drop is there is no heal drop. The heal drop is
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my
the
thumbs
Lord is a red herring.
I'm going
He's
with
not
you
at
if you
all
are.
involved.
If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
Alright. I think that's where we're gonna end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hey YouTube, you can find me on Twitch. Hey Twitch, you can find me on YouTube. I make art on Blue Sky, and let's actually see if we can... We have literally one person. Oh. That's interesting. Alright, we'll just end the stream there. yeah. See you guys tomorrow for the wildcard stream. Have fun!